awkward glove shuffle again. Oh, the glove. Okay, here we go. Back to steady. We have sunset. We have families out walking. I need to somehow avoid with my camera. There we go, the kids have moved. People with dogs are getting coffee. They've got bloody heads on their heads. What are they? Beautiful. What's another? Their heads aren't as fluffy. Or are they? What are you, little blackbird? Cute. What are you? Beautiful. We've got sunset going on over there. Callum! Thank you for the compliment in the chat. Thank you for rejoining and watching again. That's a robin in the middle of my path. I don't want to scare it. I'll walk around. Hey, little robin. Callum asks how I've been. Hello. How have I been? I've not been walking as much as I was. So it's good to get out again. I think I worked Christmas Eve, I think it was, where I walked nearly 10 miles at work. So I was I'm a bit tired for walking. But when I checked my Fitbit and I'd done nearly 10 miles without leaving the building, there's another robin there. I was like, I've probably done enough walking for one day. I expected Christmas Eve to be more walking, but it was actually less because we had a bigger team, because we had lots of customers. So it is what it is. Callum says, yeah, I know, lol, missed you. Yeah, it's cold. And I've been tired. And I have rested a little bit. And then when I've got out to walk, hi. I've just managed a couple of lakes, and then I've been out in the village. I did do a walk with the Christmas lights, just the streets, looking at all the Christmas lights. But it's not as pretty as nature. It's pretty, but it's not as pretty as nature. So, yes, I needed a bit of a rest. Well, I've had other life stuff to do as well, I suppose. I did try, Boxing Day, I think, last. I tried to stream and there were kids everywhere. So I didn't want to be accidentally picking up people's kids on film, left, right and centre. So that was a very short stream. Because of the way that walk went. But it was nice to see so many families out, I suppose, taking a walk. Walking off their Christmas dinner, Boxing Day dinner. Getting a bit of sunset today. It's nice of you to say you missed me though. Thank you. Honk, honk. Can't really see through the bushes. Callum says in the chat, I'm glad you don't get trolls like other streamers. Yeah, I guess that's partly based on content. I think there was one comedian I heard talk once about one of their podcasts, and they do some political humour, and I can only assume they get a backlash for that. And they do a podcast that's also about food. And they say it's very hard for people to moan at you if you're just talking about food. So I suppose that was kind of a alternative and light relief. So Callum says trolls are sad little squirts with no lives. Yeah. Do you know, if I agree with you, I'm possibly fueling their fire. As much as I don't want to disagree with you either. I think I like that idea though from that comedian, that like the content, like if you just put nice stuff, then it's hard for people to moan about it. So maybe that's why I like streaming nature and a walk of nature, because you know, if you don't like it, then you know, it's just nature. What's wrong with that? Really, how are you going to moan about it? You know, like I'm showing you some geese and a swan now. If you want to troll that, how are you going to do it? You're going to be like, oh my god, I hate swans. Like, what? Like, is there someone out there who really hates swans? You know what I mean? There might be. I don't know. Someone with a passion for hating geese might join my stream. There's a Freudian slip. Might join my stream and scream about the geese. There we go. It could happen. Callum's laughing in the chat. To be honest, I did when you were younger. What, you hated geese or swans? I mean, you can be afraid of them. Like, people say they can break arms. Like, I could get that. I could get a fear. I get fear rather than hate. There's a lot of sunset going on. Callum Swans law. Yeah. I mean, when the geese honk and when I see the swans, it kind of reminds me of the film Hot Fuzz. Which any bit of reminding me of any bit of the film Hot Fuzz just makes me giggle, really. And it's such a cracking film. There's so many little motifs that pop back up in it. Amplify the gags. But yeah, swans definitely a little motif they've got going on through that film. They're trying to catch a swan. Feeling they should be dealing with real crime and they're sent to catch swans. Hey ho. There's just something with swans, isn't there? The royal family own them all, technically. So, like, people used to try and eat them, but they're supposed to be saved for royalty to eat or something. Callum says, what am I doing tonight? Going to watch some fireworks. That's what I'm doing. How about you? What are you up to? Which should be nice, because I think for several years I previously just watched them on telly. Oh, this pond's like frozen over. But this year I get to see some in real life, rather than just watching the ones on telly. So that should be nice. Make a nice change. Callum, that's good, same. Nice. Oh, the park's been busy. Look at all the litter. Probably help if they had a bin that's not just dog waste. Looking at that. Less people are putting their dog waste in their coffee cups. It's so frozen, the ground. Look. All that ice. And all this debris that the floods washed up. Callum, am I live for long because you're going to the shop? Well, let's see. So it's now 3:45 and the sun is setting, but I don't know, I'd say I've got a good half hour before dark. What, you're off to the shop for? Didn't you laugh at me for being in shops last time I was online? All the time before. You can go to the shop if you need to go to the shop then. Either I'll still be on or I'll set it from the default private to public and you can watch it later. So if you need to go to the shop, you need to go to the shop. Callum's going to the shop for wine. Is that for the party? Is that for the New Year's party? You've got grape juice, it's kind of the same, just without the alcohol, right? Oh, hang on. Okay, so I've got a fun fact, a fun story kind of fact from work. Before you go, if you like, about wine. I don't know if I've said before. Got some people in who were vegan, who wanted to know if the wine we sold at work was vegan. And I was like, surely all wine is vegan because it's alcoholic grape juice, right? And they were like, no. And I was like, really? What animals are they putting in the wine? Right? And I said, well, going from the food menu, it'd have a VE next to it if it's vegan. So we looked at the wine menu and half of it had VEs. And I'm like, what animals are they putting in the rest of the wine? So we had an odd conversation about that. But anyway, yeah, go to the shop if you need to go to the shop. I just thought that was a fun story. Yeah, enjoying your wine shopping trip. See you another live. Callum's put a haha. Made them laugh. That's good. Who puts animals in their wine? Anyway. At least we're catching the sunset. Look at that. Hamza says hello. Hello, Hamza. Thanks for joining me on my walk. Thanks for saying hi in the chat. I'm avoiding a child with the camera, which is why I'm slightly off the path. But I might get more of the sunset that way. Even though it's a slightly odder view for you to follow along at home from. You've got the bushes at the side. There we go, let's go back to the path. Donna Hobbs says hi. Hello, Donna Hobbs. Archie says hi. Hello, Archie. Thank you for joining me on my walk. Thank you for saying hello in the chat. Trying to capture a bit of sunset at the minute. Coming up to a good bit where I should be able to look over this water and see that sunset in the distance. Should look quite picture pretty perfect. And the floods have gone down enough for this path, which is good. Might have to take my glove off to do a mini highlighty thing. Oh, we've got swans the other side as well. There's the swans. And here, ducks, water and sunset. Let's try, where's the highlight button gone? There we go. Nice. The only problem with that is pushing buttons, so I've now got a faff with getting my glove back on. Trying to do it under my arm. Nicely. Or with my teeth. Oh, some duck made an odd noise there. Don't know what's going on there. There we go. Oh, this lake looks a little frozen over. I've been felling some trees around here. Chop that one down. Whatever that is. And that's half iced over. Bye. Hello. Right.
Right.
So that guy with the cycle looks like he's got a GoPro on his head, or like a cycling dash cam equivalent. So I wonder what happens if it's like a Ghostbusters situation, if our streams cross. All right. No drama so far. Anyone remember the movie Ghostbusters? Don't cross the streams. Just me? Oh well. Gaining on this family overhead, I might have to overtake them soon. Sorry, thank you. Cheers.
Yeah. And to be honest, you had done it because the canopy was ready. The salmon was ready, everything was ready. It's not like you didn't do it,
But yeah, but again, you have to realise that hot
exactly what was going on there. I think those ducks are stood on a log in the middle of the water. Hi.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year YouTube as well. Although I know it's not quite New Year yet, but you know, near enough I guess. People are keen this year. Saying Happy New Year for like 3 days. Actually happens later. $2026. See if I make it to the mammoth before dark. Frosty, look at the frosty grass. What's this one say? I forget what all these say. What's this one say? Dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. Meditations, Marcus Aurelius. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Nice idea. Nice quote. Oh, baby, oh, baby. String bushes instead. And then So
He,
there we go. Well, the clouds are looking quite pink and orange and grey. The moon looks quite bright tonight. There's the wheel. Oh, yummy. Hi. There's the mammoth. Hello, mammoth. Mammoth at sunset. Oh, as I wind up walking the wrong way for the sunset, there's the sunset. Pretty. But I'm going this way. But I can still see the oranges and pinks in the sky. But it doesn't shine through as bright on camera. So that does. That really does. But I'm going this way. I see the birds before it gets too dark. I might get a few rats though. As the sun sets. Let's go see the birds. go see the ducks. There they all are. I've just seen a rat run across. It's that time, it's twilight. Rats are out for spare birdseed. Couple of rats, several birds. Ew. It's weird, the rats have got really fat tails. Oh, look at them. Oh, there's 4 or 5 rats there. Blimey. They are not scared either. They are not scared of me, are they? There's a lot of them there going, yep, we'll have all this birdseed. There's all the birds. Just got to carefully retread because of that. Well, not just because of birds, but because of rats. A couple of rats there. Birds, birds, birds. Hello, birds. How are you? Nice to see you again. Can't stay for long. It's getting dark. Let's walk away from the shrubbery. So I'll get away from the rats. Pretty view with the sunset. Oh, these little blackbirds are. Pretty, pretty sunset. Looking back and forth between real life and the camera. So much prettier in real life. It's nice to catch the sunset on camera though, because it's fleeting. Look how many rats there are. And the baby swans still have some grey feathers. Oh. Oh, that was an accident. Misclick. Total misclick. I've not seen a black swan in ages. Nice little commemoration. Oh, it's coming out on camera. Callum in the chat back. Blimey, loads, lol. What, of birds? Yeah, just a few. We've got a few rats running around as well. The birds are prettier. And the sunset. Cute. I'll have to leave the park soon because it's gonna get dark. And the rats are coming for me. Swines, little swines. Look. They are not afraid. Callum, my sister said, what the hell are you watching that noise? It's all the birds. Geese honking. Quack, quack, quack. Honk, honk, honk. Quack, quack, quack. Birds seem more noisy when the sun's setting because they're Callum, she can talk, she's louder. What, your sister or me? A bit of murmuration action going on in the sky as well. Honk, 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 honk. The birds seem to get louder at sunset because they're like settling down for bed. I don't know if it's like some sort of row that goes on between them. Like, I'm sleeping here. No, I'm sleeping here. I do it every time. Callum, sis. Callum, I wouldn't dare mean you. Fair enough, thank you. It's very twilighty right now. I'm enjoying watching the birds, but when I leave the park I might have to hit the streets. Ooh, yeah, it's looking very dark all of a sudden. The rats, man, the rats that come out when it gets dark. Little sods. I suppose some creatures have to eat all the junk. Look at these geese. Will end up being very loud over there somewhere. It's pretty with the sunset. This goose with the orange feet is different to all these other geese around it. So I think these black and white ones are the Canadian geese, is that right? I don't know what the one with the orange bill and the orange feet is. Standard goose? And it looks less standard here. There's only one of it in a herd. Or whatever the appropriate collective noun is for geese. Calvin in the comments, where's your admirer Paul, lol. Yeah, he got intense with comments for a little while there, didn't he? You're getting a little jelly though. I don't know where they are today, they're not here today. It's nice people like the content. Callum, no comment, lol. Fair enough. Fair enough, good stuff. Oh, man riding through the rats. Ooh. Ooh, they move quick. Oh, wow. Okay, I really should leave the park. It's too dark for this. I'll get my glove back on. Oh, we're gone. Okay. Safety strap my phone. Let's roll. Wagons roll. Last of the ducks. Goodbye ducks. Goodbye geese. Goodbye swans. Goodbye rats. I'll go around this way. I've only got one rat to deal with. I missed a rat. Getting a birdseed today. Ugh. Oh, it's a robin. Hello, little robin. Oh, we like you. Hello, little robin. Cutie. Hey, cutie. Okay. And then sunset on the water. I don't think the camera's picking it up properly. It looks blue where I am. Actually, you've seen it right through the lens. Callum in the comments. Well, that's the first poured lot of the wine. Is it vegan wine though? You've got to tell me now, because who knew that was a thing? They say who's putting like rabbit's foot or hint of skunk in their wine? Like who's putting animals in wine? Why would you do that? I like this sunset. Callum, you need 30 seconds or 30 loaves to feed that lot. Yeah. To feed all the birds, yeah. I don't know, there's still grain on the ground, so whoever's been and chucked bird seed out today, there's some left for the rats. Callum, there's no V. Oh, what animals are in your wine? How is this a thing? Right, where's the ingredients on your wine, Callum? I need you to annotate it into the chat. Just copy that. Tell me. I don't know what animals are in it, but I want to know. If it's like grapes, alcohol, hair of the dog. They literally put the hair of the dog in the wine. Like, why is it not vegan? What are they putting in the wine? What wine have you got, firstly? You don't have to say the brand, but like where are the grapes from? What part of the world? Is it red? Is it white? Is it rosé? And what animals in it? Most importantly, what's the animal in the wine? The irony if they put hair of the dog in it. Callum says they're looking. Thank you. Yes, please. This is the point. There's kids up ahead and there's just street scene now. I'm not sure this is worth. What's less dull, the street or my face? Do I flip the camera? Why are people coming in the park at dark in cars? I'm in a taxi. Who's getting a taxi from the park at night? What? Anyway. Some boys from the hood here. And what that's all about. I think one guy's showing another guy their car. Another couple of guys their car. I have a car, look at my car. Yeah, it looks like a car, well done. Oh, comment from Callum. Now, like, I'm just, before I even fully read this, because I can see without reading it, it's a long comment. I'm just like trying to preempt and guess now what animal is going to be in the wine. Is it like a bit of gorilla or tiger or zebra? Let's go zebra. Let's hope there's zebra in it. Okay, right, Callum, comment. Wine Pinot, and to find out the ingredients, there's a QR code. Sounds dodgy, God knows what's in that. Definitely fucking zebra, mate. You have got wine with zebra in it. Oh, wow. Amazing. Looks like a car. I love your attitude. Oh, well, thanks. Someone asked me what I got a courtesy car once. and someone I worked with got very excited and they were like, "Oh, great, is it new?" I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "What kind of car is it?" And I was like, "It's blue." And they were like, "That's such a girl answer." I was like, "Well, I don't really know. It's got 4 doors and an engine, and it got me to work on time. Like, it's a fucking car, honestly." Like, they wanted to know, you know, make, model, engine size, torque. I was like, I've not a clue. I wish for you I was more bothered, but I'm also not. Like, but I know people get excited about these things, and that's nice for them. Callum, creasing your feet are actually brilliant. Thanks. Well, I'm glad you find that amusing. I'm still amused you're drinking zebra, but you know, there we go. Glad we can bring each other a little spark of joy through this medium. Oh wow. Callum, if it moves, lol. Yeah, that's the main thing with my car. The only thing with my car is it's a bit old now. So sometimes it doesn't move. And I have to try and get it moved to the garage to get it moving again. It's the only thing that makes me want a different car. Other than that, it's fine. As long as it still moves and gets me where I need to be when I need to be there, then it's totally fine. Last winter, I think it got to -7, -8 degrees or something, and my car stopped moving. It was just, the car was just like, no, too old for this nonsense of weather. Callum, I don't think zebra is tasty. What was it, a Pinot? Pinot zebra. What's she say? Pinot's not always white, right? Or is it? All the wine orders I took at work, and I still don't know why. Callum, Pinot something, lol. Yeah. Pinot zebra. Maybe with a hint of hair. The hair of the dog. Lucky rabbit's foot to help the sales. Bit of cat fur. Oh, Callum, so how was your Christmas? Yeah, I worked it, but then I probably got more Christmas that way than if I'd just stayed home for Christmas. So it was really nice, actually. So we had 3 rooms full of people eating Christmas dinner at work. The whole place was full. So lots of happy families. I think they've got over 20 Christmas trees at work as well. It's far more than I could fit in my home. So Christmas was very Christmassy this year. Strangely. Not what I was expecting in a way. But it was nice. For all the busy at work, because it was Christmas, everyone was kind of happy and nice. So, Callum, how was your Christmas? I still want you to like scan the QR code and find out what alcohol's in the wine. Yeah, you don't have to. Callum, I know you can't see, but it's actually great being with you. Hope that's not sounding too creepy, lol. Ah, no, that's sweet. Thank you. The feed's a lot more fun with you here, with us riffing and conversation like this. When you were at the shop buying your zebra wine, it was just me streaming and walking. Not really talking, not many other people talked. She said hi. We'll just call it zebra wine. Save the QR code nonsense. Pinot zebra. You'll have to give us updates in the chat of how many glasses down you are. Whether you're sipping it or just knocking it back. With food, without food, how drunk are you getting from this? Callum, yeah, but I need to remember people just watch without commenting. So Callum has to be good. Yeah, well. How bad can you be? There's probably worse out there. There's a whole internet of stuff. Try not to worry. There's a whole dark web I've not seen, so whatever we do here, it's not going to be as bad as that, right? I've heard talk of it. Oh, look at these Christmas lights they've got going on in this garden. Look at that, there's a whole scene. How cute is that? We've got 2 Santas, 3 Santas. Snowmen, reindeer, more reindeer, presents, another reindeer, and who's that at the back? Oh, it's like a, what do we call that? It's a thing, it's like a nutcracker thing. Cute! Okay, I'm walking on now. That is cute though. Oh, there was someone in the lounge there while I filmed them. Whoops. Callum, I can scan the zebra. Write it down and tell you next time I see you what the zebra was diagnosed with. Yeah. Yeah, do feel free if you get the time, Callum, to update us about your Pinot zebra. What the actual ingredient. Oh God, someone's trying to run me over. Sound the one at me. Pedestrians have right of way. Yeah, thank you. Bellend. Anyway. That was fun. Joy. Joy to the world. Merry Christmas. Yes, do feel free to update us next time with the actual ingredients of the animal wine. Pinot animal. Callum Bellend, the way he said that. Well, yeah, I mean, he literally reversed at me. And I went to put my hand up to like tap the back of the car, like, by the way, you're running over a pedestrian here. And then he sounded the horn at me as he slammed his brakes on. I'm like, yeah, like it's my fault. I'm on the pavement. You're the one reversing without looking. Like, I'm not taking the blame for that. Then he put his hand up to say sorry, so, you know. He thought about what he'd done. Maybe redeemed himself. Didn't actually kill me, so it's all fine. Joy. Merry Christmas. Anyway. I'll move swiftly on. Let's not ruminate that energy. Let it go, let it go. Be at one with the wind and snow. I'm actually getting quite warm now. I wore half my wardrobe to come out because it's cold. Callum, did that come though? I don't know what you mean by that one, Callum. How many glasses of wine have you had now? I don't know what that comment means. I don't know how to reply. 111 for the numerologists who like lots of ones. On the clock for the live feed. Callum, did that come though? Right, you've written the same thing in all caps. Did that come through? I said it wrong. Through. Maybe I've had one. Am I having zebra wine by osmosis through the chat now? Did that come through? Did what come through? Oh, I'm so confused. I'm sorry. Callum, my comment about that driver. The comment about me calling them a bellend when I lost my cool and restraint, that one came through. And then 2 saying, did that come through? And then the comment about my comment about the driver log. So yeah, those 4 I can see now in my chat, if that helps. Callum, no, I put another. Okay, one didn't come through then. I don't know. Where did that go then? Oh, take my gloves off. Quite warm. That's weird. Possibly my scarf and my earmuffs. Getting toasty walking. We'll blame Callum's wine. Why I'm feeling warm. It's like a beer jacket, even though I'm not drinking. I'll put it down to tipsy via osmosis, via the chat. Callum, I'm not surprised it didn't come through. Callum says Callum always gets the blame. Not really. I just thought it's just funny to me. You're on the zebra wine, so I just keep trying to shoehorn in new gags about it. I'm just weirdly a bit warm. I've obviously walked far enough to warm up. So what are we saying? I think we're saying the comment about the driver may have had profanity in it that YouTube said, nah, we're not posting that. We'll just filter it. I haven't toyed with the settings, so it's whatever the default is for filtering whatever. Callum, there's 2 people watching us. Ooh. Callum, of course, lol. Yes. Flies are everywhere. Or filters, or both. Hey ho. This church has got some pretty Christmas lights. That's nice. Oh, it's got a nativity scene in the middle. Okay, I've got to cross the road. This car's going to stop. I've got to get a closer look at that. One to my right, last one to my left. Here we go. Here we go. Nativity! Ah, look! Cute. There's no baby Jesus, is there? Right, I can see 2 kings. Mary, Joseph, a shepherd, a lamb. Oh, that's a king. It's a king without a crown. They're carrying some gift for the baby that's not there. Someone stole the baby Jesus. What's going on? Still, good effort. Very good effort. Pleased with that. Maybe they're just all early to the party and Mary's not given birth yet. Callum, how old am I? Can you even remember lol? No. You expect me to have memory? No, I don't have a good memory. I've only just learnt everyone's names at work and people are trying to reteach me the names of cats at work. I'm starting to remember their names now. So the 2 with homes are, I believe, Rusty and Lolly, and the stray is Gary the girl. Apparently Gary is a girl cat. I keep getting Gary's pronouns wrong. Don't expect me to remember everything. My brain's not that big. Push new info in and old stuff falls out the back. Can't remember, Callum. How old are you? Tell me again. Yes, 37 in Jan. Ooh! Happy birthday soon. I'm a January baby too. Happy birthday in January too. Callum TY, thank you. Quite alright. Does that mean you are an Aquarius or is it Capricorn before that? Callum, Aquarius babies, that's the sign. Yes! Most unique of the horoscope signs, apparently. The old fish house. I should explain that because that's a joke I make, but I've never heard anyone else make and no one else seems to get, so it's just the word Aquarius sounds a lot like aquarium to me. There should be in a relationship there, but there's not. Between those two words, they are distinctly different in meaning, but there we are. It's just a parallel I've drawn in my own peculiar mind. Such is life. Yeah. Callum, why can't people be like you nice? I mean, everyone just seems horrible these days. Well, oh, hun. We live in difficult times, let's be fair. And difficult times make people behave more strained, don't they? You know, the cost of living, the scarcity. Life's difficult for a lot of people, and let's face it. And that lack. This thing then with the, because I'm still listening to the tarot readings, which are philosophical in how they speak, because it's all about trying to connect with the ethereal. So they talk a lot about lack mentality driving more lack. If you see yourself without, or if you worry you don't have enough, then you're gonna worry yourself into more of that lack mentality. Whereas if you try and be, believe in abundance, or even just be happy with your lot or happy with what you've got, it can put you in a more peaceful mindset. And it's quite freeing to live more with such a mindset, I think. Callum, okay, fair enough, we do, but sorry, that's no excuse to be horrible, just my opinion. Yeah. So it's this idea, Callum, why can't you be in London? Well, coming back to that lack mentality, I lack the funds to live in London. I just about scrape by living in Leicestershire. Yeah. But yeah, it's that concept, isn't it? I say, so not to overshare, but like my mum's health issues, it's that concept of like an animal, like if I take the cat to the vet and it lashes out at the vet because it's in pain, it's just that it's in pain. It's not the vet's fault. And it's not really the cat's fault for lashing out, it's getting it's in pain. Sometimes my mum can lash out at doctors. It's not the doctor's fault necessarily if they've triggered her. It's not my mum's fault because she's in pain. It's just, it's not necessarily someone intending to be mean if they're mean. Sometimes they're just in pain and they can't express that very well. Maybe sometimes that's all it is. I don't want to make excuses for terrible behaviour across the board. Maybe some people are dicks, don't get me wrong, but you know, maybe not everyone who acts out or acts mean is doing so because they're mean. Maybe not everyone is mean. Callum, can't remember what you said. Are you live tomorrow? I can't remember if you asked. I might be. I think I'm working early, so I should be free by afternoon. If I can get out for a walk then, after work, then I would like to. So we'll try to. And if you're around then, it would be nice to hear what was in the wine, whether it was a zebra or some other animal. I think in seriousness, the couple that came in and tried to educate me was saying something about it's the way it's filtered or something. It's filtered through animal fats or something to try and clarify it or something. They told me a website to look up and learn more. I've forgotten the name of it already. Callum, that would be good only if you want to though. And Callum's also said as soon as you go, I'm scanning it lol. Yeah, the wine, yeah. Yes please. That's cool. Yeah, I'm always up against the dark. So but we've had the shortest day now, so it should get a little bit lighter every day, which means I might get a little bit more time to walk every day before the dark, because like we saw, I did finally get to the end of the park. The dark and the floods have been prohibitive, because the floods cut me off after 2 lakes, or one day after I didn't even get around 1 lake. So if I do a good long walk, I get all 3 lakes. So today the floods had receded enough, but I got a long walk. I didn't have to work, so I got in to the 3rd lake before dark. But then I've had to kind of leave the park because of the dark, and I'm walking the streets to get home. So by the time I've tomorrow worked, clocked off, got home, gone out for my walk, I'll be up against the sunset as to how far I can get before I leave the park, I guess. I've got other errands to do, but yeah, tomorrow will be New Year's Day, so I'm not going to be doing them then. Because nowhere will be open. Walk, we're on walk. Okay. I think I've read that one before. Callum, I do lift the zebras too tall to scan. Yeah, it might be. Salim says hi. Salim says like. Hello Salim. And thank you for all the thumbs up. Callum, no, read it again, lol. Okay, Callum's early comment. Do I lift the zebra's tail to scan? Oh, okay. No, I did read that wrong, thank you. Oh. Lift the zebra's tail. I don't know, that sounds a little bit, getting a little bit too familiar with the zebra there. I'm not sure the zebra would like that. I'm not sure the zebra would consent to that. Salim, you're from India. Hello Salim. Welcome from India. How's India right now? Is it as dark as the UK? Is it warmer? Callum's laughing in the chat, thank you. Nice to know my jokes are vaguely amusing. Oh, hell. Now, decisions. Do I go McDonald's for a wee or Greg's? Oh, the glamour of my life. Or Asda Costco. Costa? Costa. Not Costa. Costa. Are the shops even open this late on New Year's Eve? Callum, you are just brilliant from head to toe. Oh, bless you. Oh, stop it. I'm going to blush. That's sweet, thank you. I shouldn't tell you to stop it. I'm just embarrassed. It's nice to get compliments. Callum, just saying thank you very much. Although it sounds like you molest zebras, so you know, I'm taking it with a modicum and a pinch of salt. Just kidding. Oh dear. Callum, I do not love. Yeah. And then you just turn them into wine. Or buy wine with them in. Well, pedestrians don't have right of way anymore, do they? People are letting me cross the road, aren't they? Merry Christmas, everyone. Unbelievable, Jeff. Anyway. Alan, they don't care about pedestrians. No! No. Gotta watch it around these parts. Especially New Year's Eve, it seems. People on the holiday crazy. I mean, the whole lift the tail thing with the zebra. I mean, really, the whole, like, zebra's body's a barcode. Right? Because it's all black and white. Maybe you could just scan the whole zebra in some app somewhere. Maybe it's like a reverse scan. You scan the wine, you get the zebra. You scan the zebra, you get the wine. Here's a random thing for the numerologists. There's a 5 or a 2 in the middle of the pavement for absolutely no reason. What is that all about? Oh, turning the camera up freaks out YouTube apparently. Why are people still shopping? Christmas is done. Everyone is broke. Till payday. What is going on? Look at all these people. I suppose they ate all the food at Christmas. And now they're trying to get more. Callum, half the motorists are probably drunk. Yeah. I mean, when they put zebra in the wine, what can we expect this day and age? Salem, which place, mem? Well, interesting question. Leicestershire. I'm in Leicestershire. Does that help? And I'm heading for Greg's for a wee and a cup of tea. So I may have to pause the live stream while I do that. G-Regs! Hello G-Regs. Merry Christmas, Merry Tweenmas, and very soon, Merry New Year. The toilet is open, the shop is open. I'm pausing the live stream, Callum. Leicester bird lol. Yes, tweet, indeed. Cal, and the birds were on earlier. We're in the suburbs now. On the burbs. There's all cars and shops and stuff. Callum, okay, I'll wait. Thank you. Right, muting, pausing the stream. Be right back. TTFN. Hello, I'm back. Sorry that took a while. Let's flip that way. There we go. Let's stand this up here. Hello. Thank you for the comments. Alan, Lester Bird, lol, okay, I'll wait, she'll be back, guys. Yeah, I'm back. So it took far too long. Oh! I can see there's still someone on. If it's Callum, I think they said before they hated tomato soup. I could be wrong. Someone definitely said once before they hated tomato soup in my chat. So just for them, G-Regs had tomato soup. Ha! Trigger warning, tomato soup. I've also bought this Diet Coke, which I then dropped on the ground, so it's going to explode.
Yeah, sorry, I was like, right.
Yeah. But I got tea. And I got an egg. See, trigger warning. Who's on, who's in, who's still watching? They were also playing a song that I haven't heard since I was a kid. Well, I have. I think I listened to it not too... Comment. Jeez, lol. Callum, was it you that hated tomato soup? I've got an egg. That's less triggering, hopefully. Being a bit cheeky as well, I'm sitting outside Starbucks with G-Regs. Because when I got outside of G-Regs, they packed away all their chairs. Callum, I can now do lives, but no idea what to do. Callum, tomato soup, it was me. It was you! Just for you, hun. And they never have it. Greg never has it by this time of day. But they do. Tomato soup. There you go. You can be the troll if you want in the comments. I give you permission to troll about tomato soup because you hated it. I'm sure you said you hated it. I can't remember why now. Is it just boring to you? I can say sins, I think, now in 𝓂�𓂄𓁿� as well, because 𝓂�𓂁𓂁 has changed all their language. So sins are not sins anymore, they are something else for the new year. So this was 4 sins, last I checked. Not that the app wants to work for me anymore. Which is not bad. So I was like, oh, that's a go-to whenever I'm in G-Regs, and then G-Regs never has it. Never has it at this time of day. Sometimes they bother to have it for lunch, and it sells out in about a heartbeat. By the time I get there, they never have it. And then I'm still like, it's sins. Should I? Alan, how could you do that to me? There are worse things I could do than eat a soup or two. Come on. Even though G-Regs is trashy and no good, I suppose that could be true. Callum, it's just so bland. It's tomatoey bland. It's got to be. There's no animals in it. Well, there's dairy in it. What isn't it? What even is it? This is where the lid... I'm holding it by the lid. This is where it falls off and goes everywhere. Hold it by the actual soup. What is in it? Milk, lactose, sugar. That'd be the 4 sins. Oil. That'd be some more of the sins. Oh, some more sugar, just in case there wasn't enough sugar in it. Thanks. It's really helping the diet. Skimmed milk powder. You've got 4 other types of milk. Why do you need milk powder as well? Tomato paste, 19%. It's only actually 19% of stuff for you to hate there, Callum, if you hate tomatoes. I mean 19% tomatoes in my tomato soup. Everything else is processed crap, looking at this. Citric acid. Cinnamon? Why have they put cinnamon in soup? That's Christmassy, I suppose. Ground white pepper. Onion powder. Well, there's 2 types of vegetable almost in it. Great. Water. I bet most of the ingredients are water. Callum, finally see the beautiful face. Yeah, but I'm eating. That's not a pretty thing to see. I'm trying to go off camera to shove egg in my face. Smile and away. Callum, no zebras, lol. Yeah. No zebras were harmed in the making of the soup. It's also got numbers from 1 to 7 for no apparent reason. G-Egg tomato soup. 1 through 7. Don't know. Don't know. If Heinz does 57 varieties, just G-Rigs just do 7. Is that what they're trying to tell us? I don't get it. Let's put that there. So that doesn't blow away. Callum, if we go to a restaurant, I'm not ordering that, lol. What, you're not ordering tomato soup? For me? Hey, this is the modern day and age. I can order my own damn food. That's one good thing about the changing of the years, isn't it? Of the generations. Remember that. When women had to ask men to order food for them. What was that? Were they like trying to make sure they dieted or something? What a weird control thing. You want food, you've got to order it via the man. And then he gets the menu with the prices. Women aren't allowed to know the prices. They got the list of food with no prices on it. How bizarre. Bizarre time that would have been to be alive. I wonder if I had that in a past life. What? Well, hey, if I end up in a restaurant ordering stuff, I'm not ordering zebra wine, so, you know, does that make us even? Wine without zebra in it. Put it down as a guest allergy. You allergic to anything? Yeah, zebra. I want no zebra in my food. Or wine. Callum, no, I meant for me, lol. Well, you wouldn't order tomato soup for you. Fair enough. If you don't like it, I don't expect you to have to drink it. People are always a bit like that with me being veggie. They're like, oh, I dare not order meat in front of you. I'm like, well, I've not got to eat it. You want to eat something dead on the plate, then go for it. Callum, hey, I'm not controlling. No, well, that's the beautiful thing about this day and age. People are less that, but, you know, that was a thing. However many generations ago, that was a thing. Women weren't allowed to do the ordering or see the prices of the food. I suppose it could work 2 ways. Maybe they could go, well, I don't know what's more expensive than anything else, so I'll just have the lobster. It's not ordering the most expensive thing on the list, because who knows? Everything's priced the same. You just order what you want then. Takes the pressure off, I suppose. Callum, feisty, I love it, lol. Cheers. I'm cheersing with tomato soup though. So, there's a duality of trigger there. Hey ho. I want my pot while my tea cools down. I dropped the bottle of pop. I put it in my coat pocket so I could carry everything else. It fell and bounced along the floor 3 times. So, you know, it's trying to explode. Drinking cherry cola. Coca-Cola, 0 sugar, cherry. Yum. One of these annoying tops you can't get off. It's not sticking in my face like other bottles though. Oh, I'm sounding more Leicester. I don't know why, but I am. Put it down to the holidays. This doesn't taste like 4 sins worth of sweet. I thought it'd be warming having soup. It's not very warm. They've drawn on a 2 and I don't know why. They've got numbers around it like it's a clock face on the front and they've drawn on the 2. It's supposed to have a meaning? What's going on with that? Callum, ladies should be just as equal, like seriously. Yes, amen to that. High five. Indeedy. I agree. I concur. I watched the tarot, that went far too quickly, it's nearly all gone. I watched a tarot reading where a lady had her son on with him. And he spoke way beyond his years and he thought he'd been on this earth before. And I tend to agree because he spoke way beyond his years, bless him. And he was only, I don't know, 12 or 13 or something. And he was saying how for ladies to feel empowered, essentially, a point I think I've made before as well, although he said it in a different way, the way I'm going to try and reiterate it because I'm using my own words, but feminists shouldn't be trying to suppress men, basically, to take back the power for girls. It should be an equal balance thing, and that would be a good thing. And that was a point made by a tiny child of a boy that I'm sure I've said it in the past as well. So it annoys me on both sides. Like it should be, equality should be equal. My stomach's gurgling now with the soup. That's not going to be great on the mic. I should probably start walking home so I don't miss the fireworks. But it's the chat's got all very serious again when it was quite fun with the zebra one. Callum, just because you are born a female doesn't mean you are downgraded. In this day and age, probably not. Still, in some little areas, occasionally. At best, 95% of the time. But still in some areas, very much still, sadly. And it's not just certain people with outdated things, it's certain facets of the way society was built that still limits, sadly, in my humble opinion. And I don't think that's just lack mentality. I think, sadly, some mechanisms in society do still hold back ladies. In certain areas of life. Alas. But we're a lot better than previous generations. So, you know, keep chipping away at it, I guess. It's a evolution from whatever systems there were before. You've got to ask why. When you look way, way, way back, you know, Cleopatra was worshipped as a goddess. Why did women become repressed? There's some power there that someone was fearful of somewhere along the way. I'm just moaning on too much. I go viral as some sort of radical feminist. I'm not. I do believe in equality. I'm all for equality. Right, tea's cold enough to drink. As much as I like the taste of pop. I can put pop away. God, I think that's a chow chow type dog. They look like walking little teddy bears. Yeah, they're quite vicious. They look beautiful. Callum, men who downgrade, they are not men. Yeah, I think it's more, yeah, you get that, and that's more, you get tougher to that. You get more resilient to that when you're young, I think, as a lady. The odd guy with the outdated views like that try to repress you just because they're insecure. I think it takes an understanding to be like, you're insecure. That means I've actually got the power here, even if you're being mean to me. It's not so much that, it's more the throwbacks in society causing repression that make life harder, I think. What am I trying to say? I didn't want to get too into it. It takes my content away from being that peaceful walk in the park. Oh well, let's go for it. So one thing for me is always like the struggle ladies have between having a family and having a career, and how difficult it is to have it all, and how it's seen as totally normal for guys to have both, but not totally normal for girls to have both. And I still think that's a shame. Yeah, I love the muffs. Callum, love the muffs lot. Yeah, so I thought these were just gloves with a fur trim, and then, but they've got like a hook over the thumb. So then they look more like my whole hand is kind of furry. Hooked from my thumb. So it did just look like I'd got one with more fur than the other. And I was like, oh, it's because the thumb hole's got to go through that. There we go. It does look like I've got furry hands. But it does make them super warm. Callum, if there's no trust, there's no relationship. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. That's a good point. And I don't think that's quite where I was heading with what I was saying before. I think it's more society, career and jobs. I've definitely felt it myself over the years when I tried to have a career that people are like, well, are you going to have a family? And I'm like, well, I've never said never, but it's not happened. So, and you kind of get held back because they don't want you to be taking time off to be pregnant. And I've not had a child, so like it wouldn't have been a problem. And they can't, for the laws of it all, do that. But it's an unspoken thing that they're going to be nervous of that, and it's going to affect their decision making. Whereas guys do take time off for paternity now and get like 2 weeks legally, I think. Last I heard. But it impacts their career less. Time off, getting over that sort of thing physically impacts their career less. So I've definitely felt held back in jobs and careers on the basis that I'm whatever age and I might go off and have a baby, even though I haven't. So I know that's an argument from the particular to the general, which is not the best way to phrase an argument, but if that's my life experience, then who else is also feeling something similar? The screen is dimming, so I'm just going to shove on the 4%. That's not a lot of battery. Never fear. The thing is here. Power bank time. Callum, but anyway, yeah, quite. It's getting a bit heavy, this conversation now. I took my gloves off and I've lifted my phone up to put the thing in. Oh, I can't stand it up. Oh, I've got a faff in my backpack. I might as well finish my tea before I walk home. Yeah, let's make the conversation less heavy. Let's go back to that zebra wine. How many glasses down are you now, Callum, in your zebra wine? Callum, yeah, 2 weeks for guys. Yeah, I think you can switch it, but I suppose it depends how much it affects you physically. I remember that being a law change. So, the girl could go, yeah, I only want 2 weeks. You can have the rest of the year. But then I suppose it depends how beat up you are from pushing out a child, and how who earns more money as to who can afford less maternity pay, whatever, in the relationship. I don't know how we got here in conversation. Oh, I think it was feminism and restaurants and tomato soup. We got here from tomato soup. We strayed into territory that could open the floodgates to haters with politics around gender. Wow. Callum, it always just seems to be us lol. Well, it's not. Apparently there's at least 3 people. And then sometimes when I watch the thing back later, when I look at the stats, it could be 200 people may have dipped in for a bit, come and gone, watched a bit. I'm 200 now. Which is a surprising amount for me streaming a bit of a walk in the park. But I like it. And I don't mind. It's just us chatting, is all. It's just the brave that put comments in the chat. And we just have more riffing between us from your comments to my replies. Like the zebra wine, which is more fun. And that's all fine. It's there for... I think I've said it before, the whole idea people say, if it helps one person. So if my walk in the park helps one person feel a bit more grounded or a bit more peaceful, because they've watched it online, then that's nice. It's a good thing. Try and get my fairy gloves back on. I can't stand my phone up to do that now. I'm going to put you sideways for a sec. It's going to be weird. There we go. Sideways. Orientation is locked. Rotate device lock. That's YouTube on my phone trying to fit while I put my gloves on. Hi. It's alright. I'm going to put the world straight again. There we go. Let's put my little... This is not going to be easy to hold. Callum, 3 zebras. 3 zebras deep. Oh, the average bottle of wine's only got 3 glasses in it, isn't it? If it's a large glass. If it's a 250ml. Unless you're going small, you're going conservatively small per glass. Right, if I can hold that, I can walk again. There we go. Let's put that around there. I don't drop my phone. There we go. Hooray! 3 zebras deep into a bottle of wine. That's not lit book. Where's the bin? There's the bin. Alan, this may be satisfying for you. I'm putting the tomato soup carcass into the bin. Possibly the wrong bin, because there's about 3 bins to choose from. Plastic can go in recycling. Wood? No idea. General. Thank you, Starbucks, for the loan of the chairs. 3 zebras deep. Is there anything left in the bottle? I think I got home Christmas Eve and I'd got my mulled wine zero. And I thought I'll have a couple of swigs of this while I warm up a mugful in the microwave. And in doing so, by the time it had warmed with the mugful, I drank the rest of the bottle around. I was like, oh dear, seems to have had a whole bottle. Whoops. It's not great for that. I can now say it sins. Now they've changed the language. I think it was 4.5 a glass. So a whole bottle. 4, 8, 12, 13.5. Whoops. It was a good Christmas. It was a good Christmas. Back on the wagon now. Man alive. Callum, always go big, lol. Callum, yes, in the bin, lol. Yeah, there you go. There you go, the tomato soup's in the bin now. Is that satisfying for you? Oh dear, oh dear. I used to listen to some comedians who did a radio show, and that was their favourite phrase for things they hated on, was get in the bin. In the bin or in the sea? Or both? Hello, Pooch. Right, shall I flip the camera now I'm walking there? Flip, flip. There we go. What do you like, Sebastian? Start thinking times now. So where are we? 5:45. Get home, get changed. Feed the cats. Go to the place where I'm going to watch the fireworks later. That's quite enough time. That's enough time. We're good, I've got enough time. All is good. Callum, I hope 2026 brings you great fortune. Thank you. And you, honey. Abundance. Wish. Pray for, manifest, appreciate, abundance. No lack mentality. Let's go forth and be abundant. And riches don't just have to mean money, even though money buys things. You can be rich in other ways, right? So I finally watched most of, because the DVD balked on me, It's a Wonderful Life again last night, which felt Christmassy. And I'd forgot bits, I forget bits every time. But it's still a lovely story. And then, because the DVD didn't want to play the ending, I looked at the bits on YouTube, so I think I've added some of them to a playlist, and then I learned more about the stuff surrounding the film from some of the other videos I watched on here. And one of those themes was riches, being, not necessarily monetary. One of those analyses, one of the videos where they analyse the film was about how the main character in it feels they're not very rich compared to other people who do more, who get more rewards in other ways. They're like they've not had a rich life in a way, not just financial but in other ways. But the story itself, the overarching theme of the whole story is they've actually had a very rich life in many ways, not just money. Callum, thank you, hun. That's quite alright, honey. So yeah, I don't know, it seemed timely and relevant to chat on around that, I suppose, with that comment. So yeah, some of the themes within, they compare themselves to a friend who makes more money out of plastics. They compare themselves to their brother who wins an award for their time in the army. They feel they should have done more with their life. But Clarence shows them the clarity of all the little things that meant they had a really good life. Seemingly little things. And they'd actually had a very good life. In many, many ways. And it's just a lovely story, right? Anyway, I'm waffling on. Cold again now. Must have stopped too long for tea. Yesterday for at my age. Oh, Callum. Grief is a bitch. Only the good die young. God takes them home early, they say, so they won't have to suffer this life. I'm sorry for your loss. How did they pass? You don't have to talk about it more if you don't want to. I imagine it's pretty raw. Probably still a shocker. What do you look for in a man? Oh, well, here's the thing. After the last one, I told myself I wasn't looking ever again. But the universe has spent a year making me try and question that. What if the ideal was this and they came knocking at your door, ghetto blaster on their shoulder, singing a million love songs, asking where you've been all their life. Told myself I wasn't looking. Told myself I was done. Done. Stick and fork in me, I'm done. I'm done. Callum, no, I meant fell out. Oh, okay, they didn't die. Okay, well, you made me very sorry for you then. For no reason. You just had an argument. That's easier to overcome than death, so, you know. Okay, well, I'm glad I taunted you with tomato soup. I feel silly. Oh, wow. Jeez Louise. That went to a very dark place for a minute. What did you fall out about? You'll make it up, probably. Or if not, then lesson or blessing. Time has come where you don't necessarily resonate anymore and you end up having to move on. It's sad, but it can happen. Everyone's a lesson or a blessing, apparently. One way or another. Callum, sorry, my wrong words. Well, I'm blaming the Pinot zebra for this misunderstanding. Especially if you're a bottle deep of Pinot zebra. I mean, it's bound to lead to misunderstandings, isn't it? Mind-altering stuff. Pinot zebra. Curse you, Pinot zebra. Oh my days. It's supposed to be a nice little live stream about a walk. Oh dear. Callum, was that your dinner tonight then? I haven't really been main mealy all day today. I've been picky. I've been picky tea all day, so that was a bit picky tea. What did I have earlier? I've had 2 boxes of grapes, 3 eggs, some Weetabix, and that from G-Regs. That's been all day. I probably should do some mash and possibly some corn sausages before I go off tonight, because it's going to be a late one because the fireworks are to see in the new year. So I guess if I do corn sausage and mash, maybe a bit of gravy, veggie gravy, that'd be more dinner. That's more time before I get back out again. I've not got to go too far. The dancing might start at 9. I don't know how much dancing I feel like doing. We'll see what time I get there. We will see. We will see. But yeah, so I might actually might get in and do sausage and mash for dinner. And carrots. I think I've got some half ropey carrots in my fridge. peel, chop, boil those. What are you having for dinner, Callum? Have you had it yet? Or is it literally like the bottle of 𝓂𝓄𝓁𝓀 is dinner? Because that and no food is probably the least healthy way you could consume alcohol. Straight into your brain. There's no food to soak it up. Two. Sven joining the comments. Where's this? This is Leicestershire. In East Midlands. In England. In the United Kingdom. On planet Earth. Callum says hi. Sven, that's nice. Leicestershire. Sven says hi from South Africa. Wow, that's a long way. What's it like there right now? Warmer than here, I'm guessing. We've got ice. We've got actual ice. I walked around some lakes earlier and they were frozen over. Callum, I fancy Indian for dinner. Are there takeaways open on New Year's Eve? Or are you making it at home? Sven, I've been in Borough Green once. Oh, okay. Was it colder than you're used to in South Africa? Jackie says, hi, I'm from Asia. Hello, Jackie. Callum, hi Sven, talking to you. Callum, your last comment was I fancy Indian. And then you said, hi Sven, I'm talking to you. So, Sven says they're from Africa, South Africa. And Callum, it sounds like you're chatting Sven up, but saying you like India rather than South Africa. So I'm confused, let alone Sven. But what's going on with the Indian anyway? Are you cooking Indian, Callum? What sort of Indian are we going for, if so? I like vegetable curry, but they can put a lot of oil in it or cream if I buy it out. So that's not great with the whole slimming world bit. I used to like korma, but I think it's creamy. Or sagaloo potatoes, but they can be oily. So yeah. It's quite freeing that I can use the Slimming World language now. That was because they're adopting the language. So I can say like, what is it? They've put bread as a healthy extra. So you don't have to sin it. If you go for the right kind of bread, but naan bread's not necessarily the right kind of bread to be a healthy extra. And I'm always on my Weetabix bread. So bread's always going to wind up being sins for me. Bread becomes a treat, but is bread really that much of a treat? When you compare it to chocolate. You know what I mean? Anyway, Callum, yes, food lol, food. Yeah, well, yeah. Let's come back to food. Conversation comes back to food. People feel like with Indian, like they've got to go as spicy as possible, but you don't get all the flavours there. So that seems silly to me. It's not going to be hot, hot, hot. Just, appreciate the flavours, right? Because if it's too hot, then I only taste the first bite. And then I don't taste any more. Then it's just texture after that. Because my tongue's too burnt. What's the point in that? Callum, there's only one woman I like. Well, whoever she is, she's a girl. Assuming she also likes zebra wine, I suppose. Ooh. Now, it might be 4 or 6 sins, but do I later treat myself to, I had one of these Christmas Day, do I treat myself to a 0 alcohol percent mini champagne thingamajig type do that? Because I can still drive home, but it is sins for something more. Oh man, if I'd not had the soup, I would have saved 4 sins. Sugar, that'll teach me. Might have to stick to Diet Coke. Should have saved all my sins for fake champagne. Then again, it's got preservatives in it I'm allergic to anyway. Let's not have too much of that. Hey. Callum, I had London's hottest curry. The toilet was my best friend in the restaurant. Oh dear. Yes, now I've heard talk that if you go super hot like that, it's almost as hot coming out as it is going in, which sounds terrible, absolutely terrible. Callum, I'm texting her lol. Is it? Do I go around the block? Do I just go home? What time is it? I feel like I could do a lap of the block. Journey from the block. What is it? 6? Yeah, I might have time to go through the village and come back. Let's do that. What go on in the village? I got time. I know I keep banging on about it, but I still can't imagine what other animals that put in wine. Or why they'd want it. Callum, do you know what I meant by that, lol? Well, it could go 2 ways. I initially assumed one, and then I thought, actually, you could mean the other. There's a lot of lights that way, or there was the other day. I'll go through the village though. Let's go through the village. I hear fireworks already. Church has got some Christmas lights going on. Activity Christmas lights. So it's personal.
Are you getting by here?
Trying
you
to,
coming
yeah. No, it's just going down the street. Trying to. Anyway, they've got a few little lights. They've got a giant thing. What is that? Gingerbread man. Ah, see. Giant inflatable gingerbread man. Merry Christmas. Callum, okay, sorry, I meant you. That was one of the two ways I was wondering. Oh, bless. Oh, stop. That's cute. Okay, so the gingerbread man made me think of the Shrek and the Do You Know the Muffin Man thing, which I find quite amusing. Anyone else know that? They have a little conversation based on the nursery rhyme. Callum, and no, that's nothing to do with the alcohol. Well, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you are under the influence of zebra, so we do have to take that into account, really. Potentially legally, for consent. It's bound to be an element with zebra in the mix. Kyle's got some lights up. String lights. Do, 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 do. Oh, this is an Indian restaurant and it looks like they're open. The lights are on. Okay, Callum, it's a long way for you to go if you want your Indian, but they are open. Oh, and you've had a bottle though. You can't drive all the way here now for a curry. You'd have to get a chauffeur. That's an expensive Uber to come all the way here for a curry. Now, after a bottle of wine. Fireplace shop has got some stringy lights. Timber place has got, oh, I like that star. I like their wooden tree. I think I liked their wooden tree last year. This is a timber yard and they made a wooden tree and put lights on it. This hairdresser always has pretty Christmas lights. Every year. In fact, I think they had more of a scene. I've started taking them down. Still pretty. Still a good showing of lights. Callum, I wanted to say 5 streams ago, but didn't want you thinking I'm a creep. No, it's nice. Thank you very much. Oh my days, is Aldi still open? What? There's no one in there, but all the lights are very bright. Maybe they were open earlier and they're just closed. Yeah. There's nothing outside it. Not got the piles of firewood outside like we normally do. So I guess they're shut. I think I've got enough potatoes in the fridge for today and tomorrow. So I might survive. Despite Aldi being shut for a day and a half. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, I should survive. This pub, I like their 5 million gazebos and lights. That one's got a bit of a reputation, but it's alright really. Tree. Village tree. Oh god, I think Tesco's is still open. Are you waiting? Thank you. Cheers. Alan, well at least you know now. Thank you then. Great. Very flattering. Don't know quite what else to say. Nice to know. And this is my village. This is where I live. This is not Nana. This is the tour. Well, there's still some Christmas lights to see. So at least you get to see where I live. You see my home. My hometown. Around my hometown. Callum, aren't you cold? No, actually, by the time I got to Greg's, I got to... Oh, God, pothole. I got too warm and I was going to take layers off. Because I sat for a bit with a cup of tea and started walking again, I was a bit chilly. Now I've warmed back up again. I've got loads of layers going on there. I've got fleece lined leggings over my jeans. I've got massive thick socks. Scarf, earmuffs, headband, head warmer, hat-esque thing. Coat, jumper, top. Bra and sports bra if we're going to get over from Millie. I think Skechers boots. I said I wouldn't buy more shoes and then I bought some fur-lined shoes as well. Just because it's chilly. So many shoes. Callum, Jesus, how far away from home are you? Lol. Well, yeah, not to like stick where I live all over the internet, but I have like kind of walked past the turn for my home. And I'm doing a round of the block because I still feel like I need more of a walk. So I'm just going around the block now. Showing off where I live. The town I live in. Just walking on. I'll do a bit of a walk around the block. A lap of the village. I like their lights in their window of this restaurant. Can't really see it now. Nice Italian restaurant now. I'm more, you said Indian food earlier, I'm more Italian food, given the choice. It usually is my go-to. Which is ironic, seeing as I'm in Leicestershire, the home of many a curry. Many a specialist curry institution. But hey, there we are. they say in my little village, well, technically it's a town. It was a village when I was a kid. That a lot of people come from the 𝓂𝓁𓂁𓁀 and the city centre who live around there or drive out to my little village kind of for a change. So I think we've got 3, maybe 4 Indian restaurants in the village. Callum, no, it's because you are enjoying Callum. That too. The zebra wine chat was awesome. Got to admit. Yeah, okay. I lied. I don't just need more of a walk. It's the Callum chat. Keeping me going. There we go. Callum, Italian restaurant for us then. I do love Italian food. But again, cream and cheese. Gotta watch. Then I wind up with things that are seen as very boring, like just tomato pasta and sorbet. I do love a good sorbet. That's not too bad. I treated myself to a bowl of that over Christmas. Yeah, I'm starting to see why. I faced the scales yesterday and was like, oh, it was a good Christmas. Oops. Gotta rein some of this in. Hey ho. I'm still in BMI. That's the main thing. Paul Freeman! Paul is back. Popped in to say, well, happy 2026. And to you, Paul. It's funny, Callum was asking where you were earlier. I think he missed you. Callum's in too. Callum, Paul, Happy New Year. There we go. Ah, the bromance is back. Paul, how's Callum? He's there. Ask him. Callum, do you read? Paul is in the house. Callum, Paul, I'm good. How about you, bro? It's very How I Met Your Mother, isn't it? The bromance-ness. Paul, have a good New Year, Callum. Oh, guys. Paul, did you miss me, Renata? Why wouldn't I? Callum, you too. Hey, Paul's here. Guys. Paul, oh, tear in my eye. Paul, you missed some quality banter earlier. Callum's been drinking zebra wine. I can't explain it any better than that. Oh, there's some fairy lights. There we go. I'm totally missing all the Christmas lights, aren't I? There's some in that house. Da-da-da-da. Paul, I'm sorry, new to me, zebra wine. Callum, why's Paul sorry? Paul, romantic. Okay. So, oh god, have I got to back up in context? How did we get onto the zebra wine? Man. Oh, so I said at work I'd had some vegans come in asking if the wine was vegan. And I said, surely all wine is vegan. Why would they put animals in it? Like, it's grape juice, it's alcoholic grape juice, right? Callum and Paul going for Renata. Anyway, I'm not explaining this well now, am I? The conversation from earlier. Yeah, why would wine not be vegan, basically? Oh, look at those Christmas lights. They're awesome. I'm walking down the street. Why would wine not be vegan? It's just alcoholic grape juice. And sometimes animal wee, probably. I think that's the quality of the wine, is it? Lamborghini girls just want to have fun. 𝓂𝓁𝓁𝓁𝓁 might have cat urine in it. Who knows? That's pretty Christmas lights. I like it. Paul, I think there was a message there I've missed. Anyway. Edward Walker, where are you from? Leicestershire, thanks for asking. Paul, nice to make a new friend, ho ho ho. Yeah, so the whole non-vegan wine thing, I was like, why would there be animals in it? And they were like, oh yeah, we have to get the bottles from the bar and look at the labels and yada yada. And I was like, well, in theory, if it's vegan on the menu for food as a VE, then it should be vegan on the drinks menu for VE. I like these Christmas lights, look at that. So I got the wine list out and looked for VEs, and only half the wine was vegan. And I was like, what animals are they putting in the rest of the wine? So anyway, long story short, Callum went to the shop for wine. And I said, please tell me what animals are in the ingredients on your wine. And Callum said it didn't say, so we assumed zebra after a while. So Callum's been drinking a bottle of Pinot Zebra. Paul, are you nearly home? Made how quite UK streets are. Oh, I've walked past home and walked on. I'm still walking. And yeah, the streets are probably quiet because of the holiday. So yeah, New Year's Eve. Paul meant mad. Mad how quiet the streets are. Yeah, it's probably because it's New Year's Eve. Everyone's either going to stay in or they'll be in the pubs. Maybe I should have done a lap of the village for the pubs. See how busy they all were. I went through town, but I wound up thinking I'd just do a lap of the block. Oh, there's more Christmas lights. Christmas lights. Callum, Paul, please stop deleting. Paul, you're out tonight. So I think Paul said before he's shy and that's why he deletes his comments after I've read them. I don't know if it impacts any search type stuff anyway, to be fair, because she's got it. I'll walk back and I'll look at some more. I'll go round the pub circuit so we can see how lively or quiet they are. Oh, some more Christmas lights. But yeah, I think the live stream comments wind up in a different place anyway after. So even if I publish this public after I've live streamed it, the comments that go on the post-publish are separate to the comments during the live stream. Have I explained that very well? I've probably not explained that very well. So in short, even the ones you say in the live stream, yeah, you kind of don't need to delete it because they don't become searchable afterwards, if that makes sense. They don't like sit there like posts. I'm not explaining it very well. You do you, hun. Do whatever you want to do. I'm just here walking and talking. But yeah, it was a fun conversation anyway. With the 𝓂𝓁𝓁𝓁𝓁. Oh no, Pinot Zebra. Pinot Zebra. I'm thinking of, I was listening to a Goldie Looking Chain song about Lidl. And they had 𝓂𝓁𝓁𝓁𝓁. as one of the lyrics, about how they question life in the middle of Lidl. Question the meaning of life in the middle of Lidl. Paul, don't want to take over the chat, no dramas. You're not taking over the chat, it's fine. Oh, that's why you're deleting, because of the crown thing. Oh, don't worry about that. It's like a pole position thing. And yeah, me and Callum have been talking a lot about, like I say, 𝓂𝓄𝓁𝓀, so you don't have to worry about the crown thing. There's plenty of comments about 𝓂𝓄𝓁𝓀. Callum just joined us. Not taking over, just bring back Callum. Paul, Callum, go on, Paul. Yeah, if you get, it's like the top fans thing, you get a little crown, but honestly, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, I thought about going back around the village, but actually I'm starting to move away, so I'm going to start looking in a different direction. I'm not sure if they'll let me just pop in for a wee when they're selling tickets for New Year's Eve. Even if I buy a Diet Coke. I might have to go this way. Let's go this way. Christmas lights, whoop whoop. Oh guys, glad you're getting along. Let's play nice here. Alright, calm down in the chat. Let's all play nice. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, it's Christmas. Come on, let's all play nice. Look at these fairy lights. We've got a snowman. Now we're disproving the myth. I saw a meme that people don't have coloured lights anymore, they just have white or yellow. This disproving the myth. I've actually seen quite a few coloured lights around. Okay, boys, no fighting. I'm very grateful for the comments. And it's Christmas, let's all be nice to each other. Paul, posh driveway. Yeah, this road's got a few little driveways going on. This road was badly hit by the floods though, sadly. Last winter was it, or the one before? Maybe last winter. See, coloured lights, we do have coloured lights. Planting colours, coloured lights. But for all of the driveways, we still have people parking in the road. So even all these driveways don't give enough capacity for all the cars. Paul, do my head in flashing all night. Callum, I'm not fighting lol. Okay. Yeah, I think the flashing, I prefer the static because I hear the flashing can trigger fits in people with that predisposition. So I do like the static ones. There's one at work and I couldn't get it to stop flashing, and when I tried switching it off and on because I couldn't find the little box to turn it to static from flashing, it just went off and I couldn't get it back on, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have to leave it. And then someone told me there's a button on the plug. I was like, what? Paul, you're fit, don't you just know it? Callum, Paul's call, message retracted. Callum. Callum, I didn't know you could take the piss like that. That's quite funny. Well done. Paul, the streets. Yeah, I remember that song. I don't know if I do know it in either context. Spent too many years overweight to feel attractive, but it's nice when people say I am. And despite all the walking, there are people that are fitter than me. They go further. They can run. I can't run. I can walk, but I can't run. Callum, I have competition, lol. hun. Listen, boys, I'm very flattered. Paul, you do run. You do run. Why is this going blurry now? There we go. Is that song Do Run or is it Do Ron? Do Ron. Or did they change it for an advert? Cute little tree in their porch. Oh, looks like a blur on the camera. Looks quite nice in real life. Multicoloured lights. Paul, my way, run. Oh, okay. You changed the lyrics. For the running. I don't run. Well, I run for a bus or I run for a train if I'm about to miss it, but I don't really run because I can feel it on my knee, my poor knee, my moderately arthritic knee. Well, I prefer red lights. Callum. Paul, run away in the opposite direction. Okay, yeah, this is coming now across a little bit jealous, defensive, don't you think, from that comment? Maybe. Boys, don't make me blush. There are plenty of coloured lights. Do run, do run. Oh wow, they've got a blue tree. They've got a blue swirly tree, look. What? Is it an angel? Is it a tree? It's a tree. It's a blue swirly tree. Blue swirly tree. And some multicoloured lights. Paul, Renata is out of my league, your Premier League. I'm First Division. Oh, come on. We don't want low self-esteem either. Come on, pick yourself up. Here, look. Red lights and white. But you got some red lights. You wanted red lights? They've got red going on in there. Bit of red in there. Bit of red in there. There we go. Oh, nice, love red. Is it just a favourite colour or is it a football team association thing? Santa, they've got Santa and a snowman and a swirly tree, which you probably can't see properly. And here, let's try and cross the road and get a little nearer. There we go. Not quite just filming their house, but yeah. Santa, snowman, swirly tree. And a projector of sorts. There we go. Paul, roses are red, violets are blue. My name's Paul, I like you. Thank you. Callum. With some emojis. Boys! Oh my god! I never thought the chat would descend into two guys kind of fighting over me. I've got to say, I'm very flattered. It's kind of like, has anyone seen that first Bridget Jones movie? Where there's like, is it Hugh Grant and, oh god, what's his name? Anyway, they have that fight in the street, and her lovely friend just runs up to the two people dining and is just like, fight a real fight! Just dead enthusiastic about it. It's just a funny scene. It just makes me feel, it's just giving me those vibes. This is a pretty house. Paul, only banter. Callum, Renata, I'm just messing with Paul. Cool guys, be cool. As long as you're cool. That's a very pretty house with the lights they've done. See what we've got? We've got one more up here that looks quite pretty with all their icicles. Oh, a posh house, what? Yeah, these houses are quite large. Look at that, nice little string of icicles there. Bit more there. There's a street near work that's got some very big houses. I should check out their lights, but I think I did many years ago and they disappointed, to be fair. They hadn't actually done many lights. So, Callum, that comment's mean. I know you're teasing, but that's kind of mean. Nice little tree. I think that's it. Oh, there's some red and blue up there. There we go. Right, I don't live on this street, so like, I just came here for the lights. Nice tree. Paul should be little Paul, yeah. Yeah, right? Like, I want to just, I've got some lights up all year. But I'm quite tempted to put them up and just leave it up all year. Although they say it's bad luck, but it's pretty, right? Well, on that note, I'm gonna go. Aww. Don't feel you have to leave. Like, go if you want to go to do something, but don't feel you have to leave. Callum, you're spoiling my chances. But Callum, stop it. Paul, not wanted. You are! Stick around. We're looking at Christmas lights, look. Paul, see you next year. Okay, Paul. Happy New Year. Merry Tweenmas. Merry in-betweenness. Happy New Year for later. See you next year. Don't run away. Oh my god, I think, is that a disco ball? No, it's a ball. Anyway, more lights over here. Oh, thanks for the little hearts. It's cute. More lights. Oh, I like the little stringy tree thing. Two stringy trees, no, stringy tree and a reindeer. Can't really see. Paul, feel the love. Thank you. Callum, Paul, don't go. You see? You see? Colin Firth, that's the other guy. Did Hugh Grant and Colin Firth become friends in the end, in the movie? Can't remember. Hi.
Hi, you alright?
Yeah, you? Happy New Year for later. There we are. Callum, Paul, don't go. Paul, I'm no trouble. Oh, the lights. Oh, they've got people in there. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, no trouble, Paul. Buy one pot, you get one free. What? Right, I'm gonna flip it. Hi everyone. So, the whole like, don't put too much about where you live online and all that. You get my face now as I get nearer to home. Oh, buy one pot, you get one free in that garden I just went by. Oh, I have to go back and have a look now. I need a wee. I could do with getting home, to be fair. Oh, I see. They've got 2 little palm tree things. Yeah, people do that like either side of the door thing, and it's quite nice. But whenever I've tried it with my home, they just blow over, or they get too dry from the eaves not getting enough water, not getting enough rain. Paul, just get home and warm. Callum, Paul, I'm just teasing you. Yeah, just get home and warm is a thing, but also not, because I'm planning to go out again later. But I do have to get my dinner cooked, get changed, feed the cats before I go out again to try and see the fireworks. So yeah, it's a whole thing. So yeah, I could walk further, but I can't because I'm running out of time. Oh, that's a pretty scene. That's nice, boys. Play nice in the chat. So yeah, as I get nearer home, I might have to end the stream, I suppose. But it's been fun. I do want to know what's really in 𝓂𝓄𓁿𝓀. So what? I mean, why would you put animal in wine? It used to be alcohol and grape juice, doesn't it? How do you make wine? Alcohol, grapes, bit of swan. I don't know. I'm intrigued. Anyway, Callum, I'm talking to you. Report back. What's in your wine? But thank you everyone who's joined my walk, and merry in-betweenness. Paul, I'm off to work soon. Love you and leave you night all. Oh, okay. Enjoy work. Hope it goes well. Callum, Renata, will you live stream fireworks? It depends on music. YouTube gets very funny about the PRS. That's why when I nip in G-regs for a wee, I mute it. Not just the weeing noises, but you know. Paul, good effort sharing your moment with us. If they don't play music, I might be able to live stream the fireworks, but then there might be people there I know who want to chat as well, so maybe not. I could try and record it later. That might be better than trying to live stream it. But I don't want to get into that whole like I'm watching the phone and not watching the thing either. We'll see. I'll try and record it a bit. But it's been fun. Thank you very much for joining. I shall go. Right, I'll see you again. Thanks for the chat. I'll scan after for Callum. I'll scan after for you. Cool. Okay, well, TTFN, and if not, if I don't see you again before, Happy New Year. And happy in between this, between Christmas and New Year. But yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks for the chat. TTFN. Bye bye for now. See you on the other side. See you in 2026, potentially.